Hey everyone, I'm Ayan.
Hi, I'm Maya.
Welcome back to our podcast.
We're really glad you're here.
We keep things simple here.
Yeah, we talk in easy English so you can follow along.
And today's topic is something people think about a lot.
It's a big question.
Does everything happen for a reason?
Interesting one.
Yeah, some people strongly believe it.
And some people don't agree at all.
What about you?
Honestly, I stay in between.
Same here.
When good things happen, it feels like everything is connected.
Right, like it was meant to happen.
But when something bad happens...
We start questioning everything.
Exactly. We ask, why did this happen?
So maybe it depends on the situation.
Or maybe it depends on how we look at it.
Let's think about a simple example.
Okay.
Imagine a student studies very hard for an exam,
Spends hours every day.
but still fails.
That's painful.
Yeah, at that moment, it feels unfair.
Like nothing makes sense.
So in that moment, can we say it happened for a reason?
Honestly, no, not at that time.
Exactly.
Because the feeling is just disappointment.
But later, things may look different.
True.
Maybe that student changes their study method,
Or understands their weak areas.
or becomes more disciplined.
So the failure teaches something.
Yes, and that's where people say reason.
But here's something important.
What?
At the beginning, the reason is not clear.
Right.
We only understand it later.
That's a good point. Let's take another real-life example.
Okay.
Imagine you miss a bus.
Happens all the time.
You feel frustrated.
Yes, you think your whole day is ruined.
But then something unexpected happens.
Like meeting someone you know.
Or getting an opportunity.
Or just avoiding a problem.
So missing the bus doesn't look so bad anymore.
Not anymore.
But at that moment, it was stressful.
Exactly.
So meaning changes over time.
Yes, that's true.
Something that looks negative today.
Can turn into something useful later.
And that's why people believe everything happens for a reason.
Because they connect past events with present outcomes.
Let's talk about a personal example.
Okay.
Have you ever faced rejection?
Yes, I have.
Tell us about it.
I applied for a job a few years ago.
And?
I didn't get selected.
That must have been tough.
It really was. I felt disappointed.
What did you do next?
At first, I didn't do much. I just felt sad.
That's normal.
Then I started improving myself.
In what way?
I worked on communication skills, confidence, and English.
That's a good step.
Later, I applied again.
And?
I got a better opportunity.
That's great.
So now when I think about that rejection,
It makes sense?
yes, it pushed me to grow.
So sometimes what feels like a setback,
Turns into progress later.
but not everyone sees it that way.
True, some people stay stuck in the pain,
And they never move forward.
which is why mindset is very important.
Instead of asking, why did this happen?
We can ask, what can I learn from this?
That small change can make a big difference.
It really can.
Now, let's look at the other side of this idea.
Yes.
Is it always right to say everything happens for a reason?
I don't think so.
Why?
Because sometimes people go through very difficult situations.
Like serious loss or problems.
Yes, in those moments, saying it happened for a reason can feel insensitive.
That's true.
People need support, not explanations.
Sometimes just being there is enough.
Exactly.
So maybe not everything needs a reason.
Yes, some things are just part of life.
Random events.
Unexpected situations.
Things we cannot control.
Right.
So what should we do when something goes wrong?
Focus on what we can control.
Like our actions,
Our attitude.
our response.
Yes.
Let's take another example.
Okay.
You prepare for an important interview,
You practice a lot.
but still don't get selected.
That can be disappointing.
Very.
But instead of giving up,
You try again,
you improve your skills.
and next time you perform better.
Yes.
So failure becomes part of the process.
Not the end.
Exactly.
I think the important idea is this.
What?
We don't always know the reason behind events.
Right.
We can give meaning to them.
That's powerful.
Instead of waiting for life to explain itself.
We take responsibility for our growth.
Yes.
So maybe the sentence should be understood like this.
Not everything happens for a reason in a fixed way.
But we can find or create a reason in everything.
Exactly.
That mindset helps us stay strong
And more positive.
and more focused on solutions.
Not just problems.
So, at the end of the day,
Life is a mix of things.
some events have clear reasons,
Some don't.
but our reaction matters the most.
Yes, how we respond shapes our future.
That's a good place to end today's discussion
We hope you enjoyed this conversation.
and learn something useful in simple English.
Thanks for listening.
We'll see you in the next episode.